Sabaydi, Sawadi, what all of these? Sabaydi, my crab. I'm sorry, the picture's not that great. I think the screen protector, it's got a nasty crack just right near where the camera's facing. It's not helping. If obviously, because it's a live that I'm now doing, if I turn it around to the other camera, which is unaffected, I then can't see any comments. So this is unfortunately this will I have to put up with. But there's nobody in the live right now is kind of irrelevant. How good the picture quality is. Maybe I'll flip the camera, but keep it so as I can see it. Because obviously, if I put it the other way around, the screen is facing away from me, and if the screen's facing away from me, then I can't see any comments. But as there's nobody in the comments right now, I'll flip the camera around to look at the other side. There you go, and you can just look at that view of my motorbike until somebody comes in the live and says something. Or maybe nobody comes into the live. Maybe people only do lives on the old TikTok. You know, TikTok, when you do a live, you get hundreds of people come through your comment section. Maybe the YouTube world isn't awake right now. You're all fast asleep. Maybe it's only the weird ones on TikTok that are still awake at this time of day. Although it's 11 o'clock making this video for me, a lot of the people in my live on TikTok from England, obviously I'm English too, but they're obviously not on the same time zone as me, so they're awake, acting strange, saying weird things in my comments. It's like 4 in the morning, so half of them may be drunk from the night before, I don't know. Nobody in this live. Not really a great deal I'm going to be talking about. Hi, whoever that is who's just joined, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm just filming my motorbike on the back facing camera, which is better, if you're wondering why you're not seeing my face. If I flip it around to the forward facing camera, which is damaged a little bit, the picture's not as clear, but if I do that and turn the phone around on the good lens, I can't see the screen then, so that's why I'm filming this way. And I haven't had the comments, so I don't feel the real need to turn the camera around facing towards me. Plus, between you and I'm actually smoking a cigarette as well. I can't do that on camera, so I'll keep the camera facing this way until such a time as I'm not doing things that will get me, strikes on the old YouTube. Smoking is obviously not PC, and neither should it be due to the health implications, but I am a smoker. And that is my motorbike, my Yamaha M/ that I tour Thailand and Laos on. I've seen pretty much every province in Laos. I don't know where Laos is. Some people just call it Lao, but that has got an S, so it should be Laos. But most of us foreigners just say Lao, which I keep on getting can't even speak, corrected. So I believe it's actually pronounced Laos, not Lao. But either way, I've toured most of it, seen most of it, using this 150cc Yamaha M/, and also pretty much every province in northeast Thailand, so Isan area, part of Thailand. I've had the motorbike just over 1 year. It was bought second hand off Facebook Marketplace for 27. Well, I went and took it to the garage straight away and had some more money spent on it, but actually bought the motorbike for 27,000 Thai baht. Like I say, I then spent about another 3,000 on it, having it serviced and filters and oil changes and new chains and sprockets and this frame around the engine and some extra lights and the handlebar protectors and the what's it called, the frame on the back there to hold a baggage on. I can't think of the proper name of it. You know, mud guards and this, that and the other. So yeah, I've spent a pretty penny on it, really. And then I've done some cosmetic stuff. You can't actually, the stickers are cosmetic. I'll put those on. And there's some other blingy bits on the other side that you can't see. But it's only a 150cc. 150cc. And it's taken me, like I say, through Laos, Pak Say, Pak Son, Don Det, Don Con, Savannah Ket, De Ket, Vietien, Bang Vien, Lang Labang, all the way through Laos. And stupidly, I did it during, well, that wasn't all in one trip, that's over several trips. I will mention that wasn't all in one journey. That was multiple trips into Laos to do all those places. But the last tour I did, using the old M/Slash, or MT-15 as it's called in America, and India as well, I believe. Don't know why it's a different name in those two places, but anyhow, yeah, I did the north of Laos in the rainy season. So what, October, November, December last year. No, I think I was back in Thailand for December, so I think November. I think I entered back into Thailand in the beginning of December. Driving through landslides, dropping the motorbike 10 times at least, which is why I've got those protective things on the handlebars now, because I've kept on bending up my my brake lever, and if it went on the other side, my throttle lever, clutch lever rather. So yeah, that's why I've got the protective cage around the engine. The biggest thing really for me, for like safety stuff, is the lights. Can I zoom in on this? Oh, I can. Did not think I'd be able to do that on the live. Just above where that, it's not coming out very well, but there is some extra spotlights on. In fact, there's lots of extra lights on it. There's, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 8 indicator lights. I've got 4 indicator lights. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got 4 indicator lights on each side. I've got obviously the 2 standard ones that it came with, and I got 2 extra. Obviously, you want to be seen, don't you? And the problem is when I got all crumbs. I want. So just gonna have to hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I've got all the bags on the back, obviously you can't really see the indicators so much. So I've got the normal standard indicators, but then I've got where's the one on this side? Oh, I've got that one there, yeah, and then I've got that one there as well, and then again I got the standard one on the front. Yeah, so lots of those blinky lights, the old indicator lights. So it's had money spent on it. Doesn't look like anyone is commenting. 2 people are in here apparently, but neither one is saying anything. So I think I'll be bringing this live to a close very, very quickly. I think I'll stick with the old TikTok to do lives, because as people do view this, none of you are commenting. I'm not saying asking anything, or even not even trolling me, which is nice that you're all normal people watching rather than the trolls that you get on TikTok. It's supposed to be a conversation. That's why it's alive. Yeah. If I just wanted to make content, I'll just record videos and upload them. This is a time and a place to engage and talk and have a conversation going. But as it seems, everyone on the live on YouTube seems to be rather quiet. Or someone's, what's that? Someone just came up on the screen. Did someone press like smiley faces or something? Well, at least that showed engagement, that you tapped on the screen or something. Because, yeah, like I was saying, at least in TikTok, you get the trolls, so you get engagement. And don't seem to, unless I've maybe got some setting off that you are commenting on, maybe not seeing them. Maybe that's the case. And if that is the case, I do apologise if you have commented and I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. In Laos, which is a landlocked country between Thailand and Cambodia and Vietnam, China. Excuse me. So, I'll turn you around so you can see my ugly mug. There we go. That's if you're still there, because now I've propped the phone up against something. It might have turned the phone off for all I know. I can't see it anymore, but you can see me. I think actually maybe I'm going to make this the last live I do on YouTube, because I've noticed, I've just thought about it. The people I've seen doing lives on YouTube seem to be using computers, so maybe they can see your comments, and that's how it works better, because they can actually see your comments. I think actually I might have comments off or something, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not here to just sit and randomly talk to myself without some sort of response from anybody. So yeah, if you have joined and you have commented and I've not seen it and responded, I do apologise, but that's life, isn't it? Anyway, TTFN.